Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm. I'm the mysterious JG. Kerrigan is almost at full power. It's got all of our abilities. The remaining levels will just give passive benefit, but we can reach level 69. That's what really matters. It's actually level 70, of course. Last time we already chatted with all of our friends, so I think it's time for us to continue. Well, we'll check the evolution pit real quick. Pretty sure there are no changes need to be made. Swarm hosts are... they've gotten weird since, like, they don't seem like they auto-attack anymore. I'm not sure what happened. But otherwise, everyone seems, everything seems pretty normal. So what we need to do... this is base damage due to help the primary target. What we need to do is, get on with the next mission.
Narud is an ancient creature of vast power. He waits for you in the bowels of this place. One of you will die. Make sure it's that son of a bitch.
Now, I believe Ultralisk is the last unit we will be unlocking. I need to give you guys fair warning. I've been playing Starcraft 2 recently, but I got enough recorded for this series for a while and stopped. And have been playing little bits of Starcraft 2 here and there for fun. Like, for example, I was away from home playing it. But I've actually been playing on normal mode in the other campaigns just for fun. So, like, actually being on hard difficulty, it hasn't happened for a while. That being said, I think... current level 63, yeah. I think this is it. 4 Kerrigan levels is your main objective, 3 bonus levels. You reach the maximum level for Kerrigan only if you do all the bonus objectives. I think this is the last mission where we earn Kerrigan levels, so we really are sneaking up on the end of the game. So we'll have maxed Kerrigan after this mission. And it's going to be an interesting mission to have a non-maxed Kerrigan, because as you'll see shortly, this is one of the very few missions where we don't have Kerrigan as a hero unit, even though we're trying to kill Narud. I haven't replayed any of the Zerg stuff, but I mean, going into this battle, it's obvious. It's even like, I think it's even like almost an intentional joke. Narud, spelled backwards, is Duran. Duran, rather. He was a major character in Starcraft Brood War, and in fact, although his motives remain mysterious and vague, if you get the secret mission in Brood War, which... I mean, the game's now been out for decades, and facts have been around for a long time, so it's kind of it's not really a thing where you're meant to be playing StarCraft 2 without knowledge of the secret mission of Brood War. We know that Duran was some strange creature involved with making hybrids. And the plot at this point is that we're going to take out a lab where humans, particularly Dr. Narud, are making hybrids. So yes, Duran and Narud are the same. And we'll be shutting down the operation here. So we'll have to see if this mission on hard mode is exciting enough to really feel like a final comeuppance for that character, who was a pretty big villain, and who Stukov would be none too pleased with. We'll also get the Ultralisk, a heavy assault unit, cleaves ground targets within area, damage attack. Let's get going. That's right, I'm going to have editing to do because of the screen. Stukov is the only one who can deactivate the Zeldaga temples. If he's killed in battle, he will revive at your primary hatchery. Because that's how heroes work in this game, which I have to say, as irritating as like the forced use of heroes and making it more Warcrafty and less like I remember Starcraft being is... if they're going to make you use heroes, I'm glad they don't do it StarCraft 1 styles, where heroes just, if they die, you automatically lose, so you kind of just can't use the heroes. You have to kind of keep them at your base and protect them. they're not that useful to you in most cases.
The Zerg have reached the sanctum.
Okay. Why does it have to be Protoss?
They are his best troops. The
Delicious.
final battle is near.
Mm-hmm.
A shame. This ultralisk might have been useful.
It looks delicious.
Organism Stukov misunderstands. Death
What a
irrelevant.
dumbass.
Only essence important.
Meaning it's not dead, despite what you said about death being irrelevant. It just clearly wasn't dead.
Ultralisk reconstituted. Ultimate expression of swarm evolution.
Billions of years of evolution building up to some big thing with big arms that goes roar.
We need to secure location for our hive cluster. Then we deal with Narud.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Are these hunter killers? Nah, there's regular Hydralisks.
Clear away these fanatics. You'll be mine.
Now, why did you do it? Why would we want to attack your brothers? Shouldn't we all be on the same side? I guess we do use her as a hero, it just isn't going to last the whole mission.
Speak.
Fool. Well, I mean, I could sit here and wait for this Leviathan to be ready to go, but that's not really necessary. Keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. So he spawns infested Terrans, which seems very strange to me.
Speak freely. A reasonable request.
Our forces are under attack.
We are without limit.
Hooty hoo.
It is time.
A corrosive blast seems pretty powerful.
Our conquest continues. Retribution. Your queen listens.
I don't know why I'm doing that. Alright, so the beginning part of the mission is just a bit... I guess it's just to show you how Ultralisks work.
Of the Zelnaga temple.
What the hell? What the hell,
You
man?
know nothing of the Zelnaga.
Mein Fräulein. Oh, he's some kind of Zelnagoid. Or he's channeling a Zelnaga power or something like that's happening. That's kind of this game's space magic nonsense is Zelnaga power. A null zone? Is he activated the null ray? Is he basically Starscream?
These temples are amplifying his power.
Gotta take him out.
Stukov, go to the temples and destroy them.
What's the magic word? We'll touch it too much. Alright.
Our victory is assured. Move quick.
What was that about Burton Cummins? Sorry.
Yes, I see.
So,
The first
we really just
temple
want to
is
get
located here. Now, let's
shit
go
going as fast as we
destroy it.
can.
Be quick about it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
Alright, well, fine, we'll get on it. I mean, it's not like we're wasting time intentionally, lady.
A sound decision.
So we don't really want to waste a lot of time here, because we can game over very quickly and easily.
Yes, I see. Speak freely. Our victory is assured. something? I am channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
You dare defile the shrines of our god?
You dare steal in my presence?
I must focus.
Guy gets mad.
I can still use my powers for the fight.
Okay. Basically, that's their way of saying summon or spawn infested Terrans.
Remain alert. Hybrid approaches.
Uh-oh. So my Hydras are dead, I believe.
I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid.
Excellent work, Stukov. I can feel the root strength slipping.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other temples.
Alright, so we don't really want to be hanging around at this temple. We gotta take it out and then we're done with it. This mission I remember from having played before. Like all the missions, it's not that bad on normal. It's probably going to be a lot rougher on hard. But they give you ultralisks, and ultralisks are what you want to use. They're very good here.
I sense crystals, which Narud is using to store raw psionic energy.
Yes, that energy is faint, hidden near the temples. If time permits, he will find them and destroy them.
But yeah, like if you get a nice army running around with Stukov, you'll probably be alright to handle most of your enemies. There's no need for... But you can't take your time too much because Kerrigan will die. We do want to get those Xel'Naga crystals because, again, we got to get all these bonus objectives or we're not getting the last level of Kerrigan power.
Destroy their hive! She cannot survive alone!
So the Tal'Darim are going to attack. So your bases don't get attacked that frequently, but they do get more and more powerful attacks as time goes. Mostly you're just in a race to conquer as fast as you can. Three.
Spawn more overlords.
You need something? A sound decision.
That one doesn't look too bad. We can probably take it fairly easily. But we do want to get going on Ultralisks here, which we do have going. I've got Ultralisks going, so why am I talking like I'm not? We may be running up against some timing issues as far as... Oh, they're frenzied. Okay, let's get our pop maxed. Let's get more Vespene capacity. Because they're giving us a ton of Vespene on this map, and the reason is because Ultralisks take a lot of Vespene. We'll go ahead and get another level of that already queued.
Victory is assured.
let's just head on over here and not waste a lot of time. The big issue on this is going to be I'm not going to remember where the end of this level is at. Oh, hold on. The queen probably shouldn't be leaving because she's much better on the creep and we want her defending. Oh wow, it didn't take them long to kill an Ultra at all.
Strike the hive while they are in disarray.
Yeah, I mean, we're already under attack again. I didn't get much of anything off.
Mutation complete.
Yes, I see.
Alright. What's happening? Oh. Oh, you got... How did you end up there? I thought I... Never mind. I thought I'd set a rally point for, attack units up there, not for just anybody. Okay.
No need for formality.
Well, I mean, it's not really a question of formality, whatever. But no, I don't think we have to worry about flyers because it's the point of this mission is build Ultralisks. To that end, maybe we should just build Zerglings when I'm not building Ultralisks. Oh, please don't tell me you guys are trapped. That would be so lame. Okay, you're not trapped.
None may challenge the master.
Destroy the Protoss quickly. The Hive approach.
Never mind, we do have some Protoss there. So I was... Oh, and they've got multiple of these guys.
Second temple has fallen.
Swerve all you like. You will not escape your fate.
Speak freely. I hear. Victory is assured.
Okay, I'm really not doing as well as I was expecting to do. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble here. I'm having a lot of trouble. Well, for one thing, my units aren't gathering up the way that I thought they might. Getting some cheaper units together might be more important than I initially realized. No, not... I'm trying to grab up... Is the Hyper just going to kind of wander around over there? That's weird.
Completing bonus objectives will increase your power level.
Oh, well, is that what's gonna happen?
Reinforcements now! No need for formality.
My mouse is not working with me here right now. And I'm missing the lack of the mend skill. Yeah, you know, I had this notion that we didn't need Ultralisks, and that is just being wrong.
There's no need for formality.
Okay, well, Stuka, I can't. When am I going to get these bonus objectives at this rate?
To the temple! It must not fall!
Finish the Tal'Darim. Several hybrids are on their way. Really?
Our forces are under attack.
I guess I'm going to continue to let... I mean, I'm saying I need something other than... How do I...
Deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting!
No! No!
No? No?
Forces are under attack.
Some of those who join forces are the same who burn crosses. And the problem is I haven't found any of the damn Kerrigan level boosts and stuff. So I need to, I'm gonna hit a point where I need to find those really fast before we just run out of time.
We require more minerals.
Stukov died because I dared to
Destroy the hive!
pay attention to something else. I've cleared most of the stuff at this zone. There's one of the things I need to get to. Yeah, suddenly there's going to be a million there's going to be a million carriers, and I've got nothing anti-air. I might just need to start this whole thing over and ignore my thought that, oh, I don't need to do Hydralisks because it's the mission that introduces Ultralisks. Well, it doesn't seem to be working that way.
I hear you.
Who's attacking it now? Oh.
Yes, I see.
Alright, well, I got a Hydralisk then anyway. I guess let's start busting out Hydras. I got resources coming in at a decent clip, but,
Our forces are under attack.
Keep your mind clear.
the crystal!
They're not destroying the crystal, they're doing something else right now. Oh, they are destroying the crystal. Never mind, the crystal's the optional objective that I was confused about.
You need something?
Our forces are under attack.
So I gotta figure out where these other crystals are, or we're screwed. Alright, Stukov, you hang out here.
Brothers, guard the temple with your lives!
Get rid of these Protoss now. The hybrids are on their way.
Understood.
Mineral field depleted. The hive cluster is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Oof. Yeah, they're not kidding here.
Our victory is assured.
Mineral field depleted.
There is no need for formality.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this and get all the bonus objectives.
The fourth temple is down. One left.
This is not possible.
I can feel your strength leaving you.
You jerk, I don't like you, and I'm glad you're dying. Okay, well. All that survived are Zerglings. That's not good. Yeah, I think I'm about to die here. I won't even be able to get Zergling. Yeah, I've beat this on normal in the past. I've never beaten it on hard, so I don't know if I can do this or not. The Zergling are just going to die instantly. Yeah, I think I'm dead. These ultras a chance. Okay. I don't think that's good enough, actually. I don't think that's good enough. But, I mean, maybe that was the last big push that they make. And, we can put our base back together. Certainly we need another spawning pool, because I can't even get,
You need something? Yes, I see.
It's annoying to not know exactly where these, optional objectives are. Okay. They do tell me when I'm going someplace that isn't required, but I think there'll be a super crystal of some kind up here. Unless, no, I'm not supposed to come here either. Oh no, the last base is up here. I am supposed to come up here.
I hear you. Yes, I see.
Okay. Guys, get up here and grab this crystal, damn it.
The null zone is closing in on our queen.
Stukov, destroy a temple. I can't hold much longer.
So we had a one here, and I don't know where this other one was that we were supposed to get, but we're gonna game over before I can get all of the.
Our forces are under attack.
Where could another one of those be? And maybe it had to be down here.
Mineral field. We require more minerals. Mineral field.
No, it can't be here. Where else is there that it could be? For me to grab it next time. There was one, it was off to this little corner. This is the temple that we didn't get, which is... So there's one... Is there one here? It must be up here then. We're about to game over, but I don't want to finish and only get some of the objectives anyway. We've got to get all the optional objectives. So we just game overed because Narud destroyed us. Okay, so let's do a mad dash for where I think that last objective is. And honestly, here I'm starting to think I should have just done flyers. Ultralisks strike against those optional objectives and just grab them while I'm getting the last temple. Maybe I need to... Well, the only thing that's going to take these guys out is ultras, but... Yeah, this isn't actually a great time for me to be recovering from. Hello.
The hive cluster is under attack.
These guys are cheap. Maybe I should be building them. Can they just hatch so that I can get my base back? Thank you. Where did I decide? Oh, we missed a... Gotta find it. I don't know where this other base got to. Up here was a crystal.
You need something? Done. Speak freely.
Why am I attacking here? Do I think there's a crystal over here? There's no other reason for me to be attacking here. Oh, well that's the last, other side of this... There could be a little path here.
Forward.
This is what I got drawn into last time. That was just a base. No. There's a base up here.
There's no need for formality.
Our forces are under attack. Mutation complete.
Do not touch the artifacts of the Master!
The null zone is closing in on our queen.
Stukov, destroy a temple. I can't.
I think it must be up here.
Much longer.
Or is this too well defended? No, this is their base
Has sworn
base.
to destroy Narud's temples. Attacking the Tal'Darim will not help.
Yeah, there's somewhere, there's another base that I haven't found. And I need to get the Mutalisks, wherever the hell they ended up. Mutalisks are going to have to find it. Because if I'm not doing these two things at the same time, I'm going to game over. Could it be over here? I mean... We went this way and we were told, no, that's a real base, not like a little side mission. Stukov got killed at some point.
We require more minerals.
Where are the frickin'...
Mineral field.
She's about to game over again. Yeah, I need to go to an earlier save. They wiped out my base. I don't know how I'm doing this. I can't find the other optional objective. I don't know how to do this so much faster that I can get done. Because one of their counterattacks wiped out my second base, and the time I'm spending trying to get it, I mean, they're just plain old dying. So let's go air a little earlier. I'll have air to... Yeah, you just get the hell out of there.
Reinforcements now. I hear you.
Alright, so we want to go air earlier and get some Mutalisks, because that will be a lot more effective against walkers and stuff. Need you to hurry up. Okay. Mutalisks. Get evolving. Not gonna worry about Broodlords. They're probably really good. I'm gonna worry instead about trying to figure out where these hidden stuff is at. Now, one of them is over here, but I don't really want to ditch where those walkers are going to attack.
Completing bonus objectives will increase your power level.
So there's a bonus objective here to be found. Alright, the mutalisks are eating through our gas at a great rate, but... Fuck. They're not lasting long at all against this army. I'm not convinced that they were somehow the solution.
The artifacts of the Master.
I'm afraid I'm touching the artifacts of the Master. Doodly, touch the artifacts of the Master. Oh, it's killing all of my guys, though. Ah, fuck this.
You need something?
The null zone is closing in on our queen.
Stukov,
Yeah, I know.
temple. I can't hold much longer.
Can you just... Damn it. No. Okay. I don't know how to pace things to get to these crystals any better. So I apologize for all the restarts here, but this is going abysmally. I have to pull back my army to save my base after every time he attacks. He does seem to... Maybe the counter attacks are triggered by rather than just occurring with a certain amount of time. But I haven't figured out where all of the... yeah, so we're coming back to this place. This is pretty much where we're going to come back to when we have to come back.
The first temple is located here. Now, let's go destroy it.
Actually, no, this is a
Be
mistake. Let's
quick
get
about
them.
it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
We require more Vespine gas.
200? Yeah. Greedy structure.
We require more minerals.
Speak freely.
See if I can get one of the optional objectives while
Are under attack.
Oh, how did you get caught up there? Don't do that. Don't wander off on your own.
Our forces are
Keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind.
We require more minerals. under attack.
You just sit there. What's going on
Your
here?
mind clear. The end is at hand.
Stukov, I sense crystals, which Narud is using to store raw psionic energy.
Yes, that energy is faint. Even near the temples. If time permits, you will find them and destroy them. Speak freely. Please, keep your mind clear.
The interlopers must not destroy the crystal!
Oh, this is an irritating mechanic. They send guys, warp guys in to kill you when you attack the crystals. Can I withdraw in time? Doesn't look like it. No! It's misplacing that, which is not wise.
You need something?
Oh, it looks like they're going to keep chasing us.
A soul decision. The end is at hand. Yes, I see. Done.
Well, I guess I did sneak in and grab one of the... The thing is, it might cost Kerrigan. Alright, so... How did you end up with 8 guys over here? What the hell? Something got messed up there. Oh. No? Okay. I think I understand what happened. Misclicks are costing me.
She cannot survive alone!
I didn't even have a chance to build up anybody.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
So this is going to wipe out my little secondary base immediately.
There's no need for formality. The end is at hand.
Unless I lure them all the way over here. Okay, that was probably more critical than I might even realize.
We require more minerals.
Because placing a lot of stationary defenses, I don't have time for a lot of that nonsense.
We require more minerals.
Right now, it's the only army I got. I don't know how much longer I can keep Kerrigan going without anyone healing her.
We require more minerals.
Gas is building up ahead of minerals, but only because I'm building air units, which are expensive. I think I do need to get some Zerglings going, though, just because they're cheap and because they replenish.
Our victory is assured.
The null zone is closing in on our queen.
Stukov, destroy a temple! I can't hold much longer!
There's no need for formality. Keep your mind clear. The end. You need something?
There we go. Because those just knock out the, it's so freaking important to knock out those, cannons.
Spawn more overlords. We require
Okay. Yeah, activate it here.
I am
Get in there.
channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
You dare defile the shrines of our god? We shall strike you down!
Yep.
I must focus, but I can still use my powers for the fight.
Strike the hive while they are in disarray!
Mind clear. Remain alert. A hybrid approaches.
Wait, what the hell? Where did everybody go? We're gonna lose now. Because we died to that stupid counterattack. I don't freaking know. I don't know how to do this. I don't seem to have the answer to this. Okay, ultras, we're doing better. I'm glad I took an optional objective, force going, and then grab all the optional objectives at once. Okay. Flyers might not be necessary, despite my hopes that this being mission would mean they don't have air. So maybe I need to concentrate on getting as much base built up as possible, as quickly as possible, before I attack.
You need something? The first temple is located here.
Stop taking over my camera.
Destroy it.
Be quick about it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
There is no need for formality.
Our forces are under attack.
No.
Our victory is assured. Assault the city. Your will.
Our forces are under attack.
Spawn more overlords. I got it.
You need something? Forward!
Our forces are under attack.
Speak freely. Your will.
Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, you are not a... I'm working on... they were trying to work on an ultraless cavern, which is not really a thing.
Keep your mind clear.
Our forces are under attack.
Maybe I do need a few spine crawlers. They're just 100 a pop. They do buy a little bit of time for other armies to get back and arrive.
There is no need for formality.
Am I even killing anything with those, I don't think they're getting any... Yeah, they're not getting anything killed. They're not serving any purpose.
Tal'Darim, destroy their hive! She cannot survive alone!
Our victory is assured.
Okay, now, so Tal'Darim are going to attack the hive before she has, and they're coming from over here, okay.
There's no need for formality.
Even those couple of zealots were enough to take out one of those defenders, which is depressing to me. Okay, let's keep up with the economy-based plan. Try to get shit up and running here. We're going to need a Hydralisk Den. And I think I want multiple evolution pits. And I'm just going to have to hope that they survive.
You need something? There is no need for formality.
The null zone is closing in on our queen.
Stukov, destroy a temple! I can't hold much longer!
Mm-hmm.
Our forces are under attack.
Remain alert. A hybrid approaches. Our victory is assured. I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid. First tempo is deactivated.
Excellent work, Stukov. I can feel Narud's strength slipping.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other temples.
Okay, you guys get back to base and start recovering on the creep.
Strike the hive while they are in disarray!
We're not in disarray, buddy. Oddly enough. Ah, fuck. Not a good time to be needing overlords, but hey. My own damn fault, I suppose. Alright, so we're gonna...
I sense crystals, which Narud is using to store raw psionic energy.
Yes, their energy is faint, hidden near the temples. If time permits, we will find them and destroy them.
Well, we saved the colonies there. I'm gonna throw down a save, because I think we're in a better position than we have been with some of these other positions. Let's all get over here. You know what we should do is everybody should focus on Stukov. Well, that army didn't last too long, did they? Damn. Well, we found the... I think we found the crystal I missed before. Wow, okay, so it was a good time to have saved, because, while trying to just get my army moving while I did some base management, I got everyone immediately killed. Don't be attacking their bases when I'm not looking directly at the bases. But the thing is, I found the last of the crystals, and it was actually the easiest one to acquire. It's just that I hadn't noticed it. So now that I know where they are, I won't waste time looking. I am starting to think that the answer is Hydras, not necessarily Ultras. And I need to... Okay, let's just pump out a bunch of Overlords. Can I...
Our forces are under attack.
Taste the blades of the Tal'Darim!
Keep your mind clear.
Mutation complete.
There's no need for formality.
Yeah, mortals are not easily destroyed in this game.
Need something? Move quickly. Forward! Please request. Keep your mind clear.
None may challenge the Master.
Destroy the Protoss quickly. The hybrid approach.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, let's get some more Hydras going. I got good income now, I just don't need to be losing it.
Have met the enemy.
These... Oh! Jeez! How quickly did all my forces die there?
The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Save the base. Save the base. Where's everyone going? Oh, they were all heading for... They were all heading for, where, Stukov died, but,
Complete. Our forces are under attack.
I need to get more hatcheries going so I can just be busting out non-stop Hydras if I think Hydras are the solution. And that might be a misnomer. Jeez. Okay, so my Ultras didn't do shit against that that guy.
Our victory is assured.
No, because there's two of them.
You need something? Keep your mind clear.
Stukov needs to make himself scarce.
Our forces are under attack.
Did he die again? Yeah, Kerrigan's about to die.
There's no need for formality.
There's no formality. This is a nightmare. I apologize. I'm sorry this is going so horribly. I can't afford any mistakes, basically. I can't let Stukov get killed while he's taking any of these temples. And when they throw, like, 2 hybrid after you at a temple, and any temple thereafter, it seems like I can't afford any losses.
Our victory is assured. The end is at hand.
Alright.
Our forces are under attack.
Taste the blades of the Tal'Darim!
Keep your mind clear. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm really missing Kerrigan's mend ability right about now. But I'm starting to think that not trying to go, not trying to do air probably is the right. Well, how do... Oh, something got screwed up over here. I had left, I had accidentally sent a bunch of drones here. This clearly wasn't making things work any better. Okay. So, because we got to get this all done in one big shot here.
Yes, I see. There is no need for formality.
I wish I could have let him heal up, but I really can't. I meant to shoot you?
Keep your mind clear.
Mutation complete.
None may challenge the Master.
Destroy the Protoss quickly. The hybrid approach.
Our forces.
Yeah, they do. How are they instantly on him? I had like dozens of troops. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what to do to make this go any better. We're out of time. I have to take a base. I had not dozens, but I had quite a few troops. They melt instantly. Well, for one thing, having those guys gathering, like 9 guys on that gas geyser by mistake, I need to fix that immediately. But honestly, I don't feel like I can afford... Oh, this is back further than I realized.
There's no need for formality. Done.
Mutation complete.
Alright. I guess I need more Ultralisks. I need a mix of Ultralisks and Hydras. I can't just go with all Hydras. They're too fragile. No, hold on. This plus this plus this plus this. Control 9. Get them all triggered on Stukov.
You need something?
The whole army together. Head on in. Oh, he's dead. Of course he's dead. Why wouldn't he be dead instantly? Ultras definitely last a lot longer than the Hydras do, though. That is for sure. While we're waiting for Stukov to come back.
Our forces are under attack.
Taste the blades of the Tal'Darim!
You are back. Get to this temple and take it over. Hopefully, oh, Kerrigan's little thing doesn't go off while... Because these guys should be enough to actually stop. But only if this doesn't click over while he's on his way. Which I'm afraid it will. Hang on a little longer, Kerrigan. We're about to give you a boost. I told you to hang on a little longer. That wasn't a little longer. Ugh. Can't let him die, ever. Like, I was annoyed that he got killed when he did. I didn't feel like I made a major mistake to make it happen. This is turning into like a 2-hour video. I don't like it. It's the last mission we'll have to do, I think, in the entire game, where we don't have Kerrigan. And she's really powerful. I didn't have anywhere near this much trouble on normal, but that's the difference between normal and hard. Okay. Well, let's get everyone over here and try not to let him get killed. I'm doing little things incrementally better every time, like getting these hatcheries built and remembering how to actually group them is a good idea.
Mutation complete. require more minerals.
Alright. This has to be a control group.
Require more minerals.
Keep your mind clear.
At this point, I thought I was waiting for an attack, but maybe I am wrong. Keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Well, there's that attack group I was waiting for. Stukov can't die here. Oh, come on. Fuck me. I just got a tiny bit impatient and instantly was... Like, the attack came that I thought, well, maybe I saved right again. He basically can't die. Like, the time I lose if he dies is... I got to a point where I could have won without getting all the optional objectives, but that means that, you know, we have the very optional objectives to get. I don't get them. Nah, can't do that. So this has turned into a freaking nightmare of a video. I'm hoping the rest of the series goes smoother because I'll be able to rely on the overpowered powerfulness that is Kerrigan.
A reasonable request.
Build a hatchery.
Our forces are under attack.
You need something?
Who got killed? I lost an Ultra? Oh, for crying out loud.
A sound decision. Done.
I lost Ultras there. I probably should just give up again on this particular run.
Spawn more overlords.
Okay. Indeed, I should have spawned more overlords. I can't argue with them there. To get some guys to start hatching here.
Speak freely. I hear you. Something. A sound decision. Our victory is assured. Done. Speak freely.
Oh, Stukov, why did you do that?
The end is at hand. Our victory is assured.
None may challenge the master.
Okay, I think there might finally be enough guys here to defend.
Hybrid approach.
Oh wow, maybe still not enough.
The second temple has fallen.
Okay.
Swerve all you like. You will not escape your fate. Strike swiftly.
Taste the blades of the Tal'Darim.
So you have.
Alright. Things might finally be looking up a bit. It's possible things are going to look up a bit now.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Except that the hive cluster is under attack.
Our drones are under attack.
They're attacking my freaking drones, the jerks.
A sound decision. Yes, I see.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
The end is at hand.
Mutation. Our forces are under attack.
To the temple! It must not fall!
You
Phoenix
don't want it to fall, huh?
Several hybrids are on their way. Speak freely. The end is at hand. Forward!
Why are you letting them hit Stukov directly?
No need for formality.
Okay, I think this is a lot better.
Deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
I'm definitely throwing down a save. I think we may have finally turned the frickin' corner here.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
No! The hive! Destroy the hive!
Okay, well he's going to attack my base, so I want to keep the army kind of in the vicinity of my base, I think. There it is. Oh, there they are.
Forward!
Yeah, I see them coming. I'm not going to be able to stop them from doing some damage, but oh, actually, I'm not even going to lose a lair, I don't think.
Move quickly.
We require more minerals.
Yeah, I hear you. A lot of minerals you're burning through with this attack, I get it. But here we go, yeah. I think we finally reached a massive force where I'm gonna have at least... I'll be tempting fate talking like this, but things should get more manageable.
Our forces are under mutation. Complete.
The interlopers must not destroy the crystal!
Mutation. Complete.
Move quickly.
Quickly. Are we running out of, We might be running out of mineral fields. They do seem like they might be getting depleted.
We require more minerals.
A sound decision.
Here we go. I think this is finally it.
Do not touch the artifacts of the Master!
The crystals have been shattered. Their power belongs to the Swarm now.
As it should be.
Your mind clear.
Keep your mind on your money, and your money on your mind.
There is no need for formality.
Ah, fudge. Okay. This is no good. Because now I don't know if we have time to actually... No, Stukov. No. Get out. Gotta save the base and then quickly take another, Yeah, I know our drones are under attack. But Stukov survived. I thought I'd blown it there. Stukov did survive.
Our victory is assured. You need something?
I need Stukov to pull back, and I need pretty much everyone else to get up here and attack.
I hear you.
I need to make sure he's not in the front of the army, though. Okay, that may have been disaster averted right there. Because I thought about just base trading, but we've got to take out 2 more temples, not just 1.
Yes, I see. A sound decision.
Oh, there's not as much army as I would like, actually.
Mineral field depleted. Mutation.
Brothers, guard the temple with your lives!
Get rid of these Protoss now. The hybrids are underway.
Okay.
There's no need for formality.
That's a lot. I mean, he's got area of effect, but that's a lot of guys he's attacking at once. No, there's a third one this time.
Keep your mind clear. The 4th temple is down. 1 left.
Okay.
This is not
I
possible.
think this time we can survive base trading,
Feel your strength leaving you.
and I think that's what we need to do.
Done.
Our forces are under attack.
Show me what you're worth. Keep your mind clear.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
I hear you.
Finally, Dr. Narud, aka Duran, aka that jerk, will be defeated forever.
A sound decision. You need something?
Defend the temple! Lay waste to these abominations!
Kill these guys.
Coming.
Kill them all.
This is our final battle.
Mineral field.
This is our final battle. Base trade as needed. How long do do you need? Yeah, don't rush or anything. We got a Hydra that's just kind of hanging out over here like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Is this it? Is this it? I got all the bonuses. It took like 100 hours, but I think we finally done it.
No, it cannot be.
I see, I know what you mean.
Temples are gone.
You suck, loser.
Field depleted.
No, no, but my mineral field is depleted. And looks like Narud is gonna get KO'd. Oof. And the real killer here is that I really need to pee.
We've done it. The null zone has left Narud weakened, vulnerable.
His need to pee finally
Even
defeated
so,
him.
he's the most powerful being I've ever faced.
What about me? Come on.
What will you do?
Kill him.
That does seem like probably the wisest and best course at this point. I thought we had already defeated him, but I guess we just kind of,
Face me, Narud. It's over.
My butt cheeks of doom, we're here to destroy you.
Beginning. Amon whispered of this from the start.
Yeah, Amon. Is his true name actually Noma?
He told you of ruin, extinction, the end of all things.
She looks annoyed.
Your god is dead, and he's never coming back.
Don't blame me, blame yourselves, oh God. Oh, you almost stabbed who is obviously not actually Jim Raynor, because you already know this guy's a shape changer, so... I forgot to make my voice not demonic in order to fool you better. Yeah, you just drop like Protoss relics on her. I suppose if there is a way to defeat her, it would just be dropping a Protoss relic directly on her head. She truly is a genius-level intellect with psionic powers. How else could she possibly have seen through the clever ruse of having a glowing red-eyed demon Jim Raynor going... I might be more on form with my quips if I didn't desperately need to pee. Yeah, that's one way to kill him. Was he just eaten by a Nidus worm?
You are not Jim! You are nothing! I'm everything you lost.
See, look at how much nicer skin I have now. And then she turns into like her first boyfriend from high school. The girl she made out with once in college when she was lesbian curious, but only really briefly and then got past it. The first Zerg that she ever petted as a pet. Wow, that hurts.
You've already lost.
She's got black eyes, dead eyes like a doll. He will be underwhelming after this build-up. And like spent lovers, they lay together. And what annoys me is he doesn't turn into his true form, whatever that would be here. Because what I really want to see him transform into is Duran. That's clearly not his true form. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to patch this together. So I'll be back in a moment to see you. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, here's my take on that. It wasn't quite as bad as I thought. It was about 90 minutes. I've been going over an hour on a few of these. This one felt brutal. Like I really, really, really did a poor job. And I think compared to any serious player I did. But you'll see, when we finally got the winning run, here's the key. 0 Stukov deaths. I think that was kind of where things were at. I had a moment to go, I needed to pee. And what I realized, I kind of pondered things a bit. There's really two big things that kind of happened there. I had an entire run through, really. The first run, we got to the point where I could have won the main mission, but I didn't find all the bonus objectives. And it's questionable I could have won, because I had a final base that I didn't attack, but I figured I could just attack it and win. And I'd kind of run out of time. It could be that the force, I don't remember in detail. Force I had might have been big enough to take that base, but not have been big enough to hold off 3 or more of these fellas here. The Phantom Menace, 2 hybrids within 20 seconds of each other. The hybrids. What really happened, though, I think, is I played it right the first time. Mostly Ultralisks. This is the mission where they're introduced. I thought I could just go all Ultralisks. You really can't just go all Ultralisks because Stukov can shoot air. The infested Terrans that he generates as a special can shoot air. But it's not enough. Mixing in a few Hydras for anti-air is needed. And I got through, even with just a handful of Hydras I started producing late. I managed to go almost all the way through with no Hydras. But I couldn't find those bonus objectives. Once I started over, I hit on this notion, well, I'll build Mutalisks. And then, if I finally figure out where this last crystal is for the bonus objective, it's probably kind of behind the lines, but I can just, if I just get a big force of Mutalisks, they can do it like a surgical strike. They'll take some damage. They might even get wiped out, but they just fly straight to the bonus objective and just kill it, rather than actually forcing my way through everything between me and the bonus objective. So I had that notion. That ended up being a huge waste of resources. I didn't have enough ground forces. It's also tough to use the all-army rally command effectively when you've got mutas and ground forces, because the mutas will get to the rally point way sooner than anything else and get wiped out before the ground forces get there. It can be a mess. And I got stuck at a point where I tried, and this ended up being probably the right approach, really, but I tried to build up my base and really cut it short how much time I gave myself to take the first and then the second base. And I kept gaming over. I got to a point where I didn't leave myself enough time for there to be any Stukov deaths. Really what it comes down to is I had the right idea the first time, which is lots of Ultralisks, because this is the mission that introduces them. A few Hydras, just enough to deal with, carriers and void rays and scouts that would occasionally be thrown in, was sufficient. What was missing was I found the 2 most heavily defended optional objectives and missed the easiest one to get. I had built up in my mind how much of a race I was in to get all 3 of them, because it wasn't as bad as I thought. The one I'd missed was the easiest one to get. And more so with the Zerg than with any other with any of the 3 races. If you're in a mission where you're doing anything other than turtling, what you need is, before you attack, is to have an overwhelming force. With the Zerg, you need to have an overwhelming force and the ability to reinforce quickly. With the Terrans, it's more about overwhelming, less about reinforcing quickly. With the Protoss, it's even more. Overwhelming force, reinforcing quickly isn't as big. But with all of them, you have to get this critical mass where your army is big enough that it's unstoppable, in part because it deals so much damage that as it hits little interim bouts of enemy defense, they don't live long enough to do you any damage. And expensive mutas, and I was never splitting my forces, which was fine, because occasionally I would be so far away from my base I took some damage before I could get it back, but it wasn't ever going to be a good idea to have a lot of defenses. I think what really just happened there was I got myself in 1 or 2 spots where I just didn't leave myself enough time to abide Stukov dying. There were 1 or 2 little stupid, just, clicky errors. Like, I had a rally point set for a Vespene Geyser, so at one point I was like, I got 9 people working the Vespene Geyser and nobody working minerals. Like, dumb shit. But it really came down to, they give you a fuck ton of gas because you need to use ultras, and I took that to mean you could use mutas too, and in fact that was just always a mistake. All ground and all rallying around Stukov, and enough micro control that you don't let Stukov get ahead of the army and get himself killed. That was the key, and I'm sorry it took me as many tries as it did. 116 Protoss structures on the map, and we destroyed like less than a third of what was on the map. It was closer to a quarter almost. Didn't lose that many Zerg to the hybrid, and we didn't really have a very large Zerg force as our largest Zerg force, all things considered. But, yeah, at the end of the day, it felt like that took 2 hours. It took about 90 minutes, so not as bad as I thought. And again, all those fails, reloading, failing, reloading, it's a fairly quick mission once you finally get it down. Completed all the missions. We didn't let Stukov die. That's got to be a previous run on normal. And then kill 2 hybrid within 20 seconds. That definitely happened, even on hard. But I personally found the death of Narud to be pretty anticlimactic. The whole silly thing with Raynor and Kerrigan, like, no. Even if she's not the Queen of Blades.
Can you hear me?
Well, I'll talk in a minute.
Alive. Barely.
Well, yeah.
We dragged you back to the Leviathan. Rest now. I will control the swarm until you are healed.
So Zagara had her chance to see his power. Yeah.
Trying to take the swarm for my own? Because I still have much to learn from you, my queen.
I figured it might be because Stukov saved her.
But she must rest now.
She is resting, but she must heal now. I switched it up. I feel like Stukov disappears from the story now. Oh, never mind, there he is. Let's watch her fully level up. Oh, we don't even get like a little victory pose of any kind. She just gets a little more life, a little more energy, a little more damage. So honestly, was it worth all those extra tries? Maybe not. Is there any like major bonus for getting to level 70? Like, is there like a big step increase from 69 to 70 for getting all the levels? Not really. Oh well. But no, the whole thing with like Kerrigan, there's definitely a difference, because I, as it happens, somebody wrote a really extensive comment, and I'm not sure if I said anything to upset them or set them off, but somebody wrote a fairly extensive comment about the story in Starcraft 2 and how Starcraft 1 purists, so maybe I said something about how I like the Starcraft 1 story better and set them off, or maybe I was just kind of dancing around some things that Starcraft 1 purists make fun of, but it all dealt with the fact that Raynor swore that he was going to kill Kerrigan and make her pay for everything terrible she'd done. Whereas in StarCraft 2, he's just like in love with her and wants to save her. And they don't make as much as I thought maybe they should have. Of, you know, was there a time when he really wanted to kill her? And the point they made, which is actually pretty important, because you know, Raynor goes through heaven and earth to get Kerrigan back, and she fairly quickly goes out and gets recertified. But there is a difference between this Kerrigan and the Queen of Blades. And yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be that the taint of Amon has been removed, because when the Overmind created her, the Overmind carried the taint of Amon. That's why, even though it wanted sometimes to fight its overdriving imperative, it couldn't. When Kerrigan is purged of Zerg power as the Queen of Blades, but then gets it back, she no longer carries the taint of Amon. That's like a barely explained, but still mentioned plot point. She's definitely a different character, because I kind of feel like the Queen of Blades wouldn't be as freaking stupid as Kerrigan is, as far as, Jim, is that you? I mean, that kind of nonsense. It's not so much that And not even like, oh, it's all lovey-dovey, and oh, now she's doubting herself, and this image of... It's like playing on her doubts. It's more like the Queen of Blades Kerrigan just literally seems more intelligent and better informed. Like, she would immediately recognize that this is a trick, whether or not it was a trick that would have emotionally impacted her. So that whole scene, I just kind of felt like... But this is the other thing. I wanted there to be some personal sense of like, you know, Duran, I trusted you. You were my lieutenant. And either I'm going to make you pay for that, you son of a bitch, or even like, I applaud you. Not many could fool me. I learned from you. Now you have to die. Like something. But no, there never seems to be any sense that Kerrigan even understands that Narud was Duran. So it just seems silly. I do appreciate in retrospect that when they introduced Stukov, and Infested Stukov is apparently a pretty popular character among Starcraft nerds, they introduce him and it's a plot line to kill Narud, because whether Narud, it doesn't ever seem really that clear, and maybe we're about to have it clarified in their dialogue, but you go through this whole thing not even really sure that he knows Narud is Duran, and he has reasons for hating Narud anyway, because Narud was experimenting on him and shit. But yeah, like, Stukov dies in StarCraft 2, and as we learn in StarCraft Brood War, and as we learn in StarCraft 2, which may or may not have been intended at the time they did Brood War, he's infested and blah blah blah. All that's because of Duran. So I'll be curious to see if in their dialogue here they clear any of this up, but it, to me, was like one of the little things I was looking forward to once Wings of Liberty gives us a character named Narud is it's going to be neat to see the reveal when our characters finally realize who that guy is, and I was a little let down by it.
Narud is dead and the hybrid lab is destroyed. I am the final loose end. I suppose you kill me now.
If you want to leave,
Queen of Blades probably would.
Stop you.
Where would I go? Half man, half Zerg. A monster.
Capable of generating infested Terrans somehow.
Stay with the swarm, and perhaps the way will become clear.
If nothing
And
else,
if not,
it
whatever.
will be interesting.
So I'm glad they had that little dialogue, but I had kind of hoped that we'd hear a little something about Narud, or Duran. Maybe we will hear.
I'm coming for you, Minsk, and you won't have any hybrid
you,
to protect
Minsk.
you.
Didn't we establish that he couldn't control them anyway? Whatever.
Amon lives.
Much like they.
The swarm was once Amon's tool. He will seek to use us again.
Nydia was a tool of Jamie
But not
Tool.
until I'm done with Minsk.
Of course, my queen.
She just seems like she's really full of, like, I don't know, she always seems like she's kind of sneering at you, like, yeah, whatever, my queen.
Creature Stukov is unlike any Zerg I have encountered.
I'm into him.
A floating home in the sky. Wasteful.
How? Like, what? Whatever, Dahaka. I don't get his deal. Alright, so for the evolution bit. See if evolution can be complete. They don't give us a lot of dialogue, I guess, when, they don't give us a whole lot of dialogue when, there's already been a cinematic at the end of a mission.
Terrans with strong knowledge of essence manipulation. Implausible.
Terrans. And we can mutate the Ultralisk. There's not a whole lot of missions left to use them in. But, yeah, as you can see, they're pretty powerful. If nothing else, they take a lot of damage. So when they're backed up by some... Oh, Banelinks might have been the answer. I never use Banelinks. I'm just thinking on ways I could have done that mission more smoothly. But, like, the combination we just used, Ultras and Hydras, are good. Hydras with the range upgrade behind Ultras, pretty damn effective. Burrow charge. Ultralisk burrows and charges towards units. When Ultralisk on burrows, all enemy units nearby are knocked back and stunned for 2 seconds. 10-second cooldown. Ultralisk, a large muscular surface area, able to vibrate billions of subdermal muscles. Yeah, these are silly. their lore explanations for why this thing can suddenly do this bull charge. Tissue assimilation, gain life equal to 40% of all damage dealt from normal attacks. Not terrible. And Monarch Blades gain plus 20 splash damage, increase of 400%, causing attacks to deal 25 damage to both primary and secondary targets. I think anything that gives them longevity is good. The Zerg are usually the species that you just let units die and replace, but Ultras are expensive, and having them stay alive to keep battles going while you build up reinforcements, it can just help you control the battlefield. So I think that's what we'll go with. And there's not that many places to go. I think we're about to see this game start to wrap up.
We're leaving.
Garrigan, you saw something in that lab. In
Oh.
Narud's mind.
I saw Amon. Older than the universe, more powerful than I can
He's super
understand.
old, dude. He's a boomer.
Now he's alive again.
Then he shall fall before the swarm, like all the rest.
We don't even know where he
Yep,
is.
we get to kill everyone
We
ever.
must prepare for his coming, but I have a few scores to settle first.
Mm-hmm.
Inform the broodmothers. The swarm moves on Core Hall. At last, Mengsk will suffer for his crimes.
By a few scores, she means a score. But it's a pretty heavy score. Score that we have to settle is a big one. So we're going to call it a video. I will be pasting this together from 2 videos, but honestly, with all those restarts, and every time we get to that loading screen, it creates sync issues. I'm editing this thing together from scraps anyway. But when we come back next time, we'll be moving into the final series of missions. No more optional side quests. Just straight up win the mission any way you can. But we'll have... well, we'll unlock 1 Ultralisk Evolution mission. But that's it. We've got the tools that we're going to have to win the game. And a big one will be a level 70 Kerrigan. Which, honestly, I hadn't gotten all that used to in the other campaigns, really depending on a hero, but the Zerg campaign and Kerrigan being really powerful is kind of a big deal. Man, you know, I didn't try Swarm Hosts for defense, but I really think having a lot of defenders was not the answer. I think I hit the right answer. It just took me a while to get there. And I wasn't doing particularly good micro. But yeah, when we come back next time, guys, I'm hoping the Core Hall missions, it's more than 1 mission. It's not like we're at the very last mission of the game. But I'm hoping to do a little better than I did in that last mission. But we will see. The last mission, there's a bit of an endure a massive storm, and then it becomes overcome a massive defense. So the last mission is one that's a lot of fun on normal. I'm curious to see if it kicks my ass on hard. But we'll be seeing it, and a few more Zerg missions left to go before we wrap up this Heart of the Swarm campaign. See you guys next time.